Welcome back to the Celtic Files, everybody. I recently unlocked the Waffenträger F Panzer IV, and I'll be reviewing it here once I have unlocked all the goodies on it. However, in the meantime I have set myself another goal, Mission Ace Tanker, in the Borsig. Today I'll show you a couple of my recent attempts to crack the badge that has eluded me for so long. First up, the new map in patch 8.10, Hidden Village. My god, is it beautiful. Such a serene looking map. In terms of looks, one of my personal favorites. While I am rocking the Borsig, I am joined by Eddie, sporting his lump hammer called the ISU 152. It's a nice tier 8 fight, so the Borsig should really have an opportunity to shine. I have to admit, I feel a little bit sorry for the enemy. I would like to point out that my commander has 6th sense, and the entire crew has leveled camo to 100% and is working now on the 3rd skill. In addition, I have hired a few guys to put some war paint on it. Also, I am running a camo net for additional stealth, and binocular periscopes for extended view range. In short, my Borsig is pretty maxed out. If you cannot make this machine work in a game such as this, then you really have no one else to blame but yourself. Right then. I like the initial deployment of our team. We have moved quite aggressively through the center of the map, and we also have some tanks in the village. And I'll stay the hell back and play that Borsig like it is meant to be played. Like a camping, cowardly son of a bitch. Oh, that poor little A20. A tier 4 light tank in a tier 8 fight, I can feel for the guy. But he doesn't feel anything at all anymore. I only managed to get 76 damage, because our WZ-131 hit him just before my shell landed. Let's take a look at what Eddie's been up to. I just killed the A20, and Eddie takes aim at an SU-152. Oh hello, 770 damage. Nice. Box tank, really. He drives forward, gets smacked, and then pulls back. I love that. My 6th sense has not gone off, so at this range I can shoot them, and they don't spot me. Just a reminder just how insanely good the Borsig's camo rating is. Oh, I feel so dirty shooting at these tier 6s. First the box tank, and now the Dicker Max.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Good kill there by the enemy T-34. He's playing quite a good game, at least for now. That one went a bit high, and probably wasn't aimed all that great to begin with. The game is still pretty even, but I must say I do like our positioning much better. The enemy is under a lot of pressure. Hey now, check that out. A T-71 at 430 meters, and only a small part of the tank exposed.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
A small part is often really all that you need, and there goes kill number 3. But that wasn't the only thing that happened when I killed the T-71. Our WZ-131 had its big moment of glory as well. Check this out. Enjoy. Oh brother. You can't make this shit up, guys. Back to the game. I have spotted a wild KV-13 in the village. I think it's only fair if we introduced ourselves properly.
They're knocked out.
So that was another good hit of 470 meters at a moving target. No problem for the Borsig. Okay, let's take another look at what Eddie's been up to. He has not been cowardly camping the rear like I have been the Borsig. He's right in the thick of it. Oh, that gun hurt. Great hit for 700 damage. Or Hellcat just got eradicated. And all of a sudden we are 2 tanks down. They are not going down without a fight, so much is certain. That here was my one really bad shot in this fight, but I am pleased to report that our team has pulled the score back. And now I am reloaded. We got him, and I am going for another shot. Our AT-8 has ventured a bit too far forward, and the T-28 so nearly kills him. But now it's my turn.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
That was refreshing, if a bit lucky. Our team is 1 up now, and things are looking good. We had spotted 2 enemies earlier in the village. One ISU that just died, and one Jumbo. Nice high damage roll. Our T-25-2 can pick up the scraps. But now comes the big moment of the T-34, which we saw earlier. Now I am pausing the video for a second here. Just pay close attention to the T-34, which will come into view in a moment. Just see what happens to the 88. Oh my word, what a shot. The T-34 sniped the 88's commander's hatch while moving. And now it seems the T-34 driver popped a fuse. He is going full on, all out, retard. And from my view, that looked like this. He does not even turn his turret. Say goodnight, sweetheart.
They're knocked out.
So that was that. The last enemy was AFK, and our team scored a convincing victory. But what about my game? 6 kills and 4.1k damage. Not too shabby, I would say. But 1000 base XP won't be nearly enough for the Ace Tanker badge. Wow. Only class 3? Jeepers. I'm going to have to do a lot better than in this game. So let's try it again. As you can see, this match is on the Match Sand River. But I am still thinking about the Class 3 badge from the last game. If more than 1000 base XP only get you the Class 3 badge, that means a great many people do very well in the Borsig. And having played that machine quite extensively, I am hardly surprised. I think that the best chances to get the Ace Tanker are actually in a fight where you get to shoot tier 9 and 10, since you get more XP. Shooting at tier 6s will not yield enough. You would have to make a massive amount of damage to make up for that. Like in this match here where we are top tier. Let's aim extra carefully and make it count. Wow, there are 3 tanks over there that I can shoot, and I managed to miss all of them. That's not a good start, is it?
Penetration.
But then, I suppose this one makes up for it. And there are more targets to shoot at, like the 1S. Scored a decent hit. It looks as if he is not moving. I am not sure if he has reason to feel safe over there. Okay, now I'm sure. I don't think I had the shot at the T-25. And now I am seeing an 88. But I decide that I'd rather try my luck on the Super Pershing. Both are very difficult targets to penetrate at range, even with the Borsig's fantastic cannon. Sniping the commander's hatch of the 88 also failed. I should have loaded high explosive shells to guarantee a damaging hit, since he was on such a low amount of health. What's worse, just as I fired, the Super Pershing started moving and exposed his entire flank. That would have been an easy shot. At this point I am getting worried about the positioning of our team. This is an assault map, we have only 10 minutes, and we better get the move on. There is a cluster of our tanks in the mountains on the east, and they don't seem to be going anywhere. I am also wondering what our tiger is trying to accomplish. He's right next to me in the center of the map. That's not how you win an assault map. Back to the game. I need to keep my damage up. I am going for the T-25-2. That only blew his tracks off. Now I am asking my team to attack him. But it is fruitless. At least I scored a hit on the 1S. Looks like he is pulling back, and that is the correct decision. Maybe I'll have a chance getting the IOS. Gave a bit too much lead. But now I am seeing that he is still there, and this time I am going to get you. Here we go.
Enemy armor is damaged.
That was 470 damage, not the best damage roll for this gun. But I'll take it anyway. And now it looks as if he's trying to get away.
They're out.
Gotcha. So that's him dispensed with. And coming up is a sequence that almost made me eat my keyboard. I am going to speed this up a bit.
What's that button do?
I'll show you.
What the fuck?
Let's just pretend the last 30 seconds never happened. While this was going on, I have changed my position to allow me shots into the eastern flank. The KV-3 is the first to feel the pain.
Enemy armor is hit.
With only 4.5 minutes remaining and some of our heavies still in the northeastern corner, I am thinking that we likely won't be able to win this match. But no matter. I am here to do damage.
Penetration.
Ask that guy, he'll confirm. Skipping forward a bit. We still have two heavies camping the mountain in the northeast. Well, what can you do? This sort of thing happens in pub matches. That was a bad shot at the Tiger. What a wasted opportunity. I was going to blind fire my next shot when I suddenly spot a KV-3. He has just taken out one of our own, and that does not make me happy.
Enemy armor is
Burn, baby, burn.
enemy on fire.
Good work there on that fire extinguisher. Hats off to you, but it won't save you.
Enemy is hit.
One more shell up to do it. Or Artie gets the kill. Fine. Speeding things up again, I am moving forward. The time is running out, and I am desperate for more damage. And there goes our Tiger. But you know what, at least he tried to mount an assault. The same cannot be said for our two heavies, which are still camping the mountain hard. Now I have spotted the Tiger. The Borsig has really bad gum depression, so I would have to expose all of my tank in order to shoot him. I am more than willing to do that, but only if he cannot see me before I fire my shot. So you'll see me driving up the ridge and wait for my sixth sense to go off. If it doesn't, I'll be going for the Tiger. Boy, am I glad I did not go for the shot. So of course, I am reversing out of harm's way, and I am preparing myself for the inevitable artillery shell. The enemy M12 driver is already on 2 kills, and I am not planning to be kill number 3. Yeah, that was him. Now take a look at the T-28. I am waiting for him to expose more of his tank, and then I get him where it hurts. I am pulling back immediately into this little ditch, and since the Borsig is so flat, he won't be able to get me. And would you believe it, the lovely on the hill has waken up and now he is pushing hard. That's a bit late, but thanks for the effort. I am going back up the slope, hoping for some flanking shots. Oh, I really want to get that T-32. I mean, really bad. Damn. I really should have aimed a bit higher. I got spotted again, and now it's time to move. Both our Lev and the T-29 are getting chewed up real good. The Lovey is already down to half of his health, and the T-29 is in much worse shape. Once again I am making my way back up the slope. I have no shots of any of them. In hindsight, I really should have advanced instead of going up here. As soon as I realize my mistake, I am getting moving. Both the Lovey and the T-29 are dead, but that really doesn't matter. But I am trying to do more damage. Tiger or T-32, which is it to be? I am settling for the Tiger. I get him, but his return shot kills my commander. So this was the first damage I have taken. And that is how it should be in the Borsig. Stay out of trouble and keep your gun firing. I was easily able to take another hit from the tiger to secure the kill. Oh, I had almost forgotten about the arty. He misses, and that was the end of this game. So how did we do? We did almost 6k damage, which was about 4 times more than the next best player in our team. That was good for nearly 1,300 base XP. But the big question is, was it good enough to get the ace tanker? No, it wasn't. Well, it looks like I have to improve my game and keep trying harder. But I think you will agree that the Borsig is a fantastic machine. So, I am actually looking forward to playing it some more. I will keep you guys updated on the progress here on my channel. I hope you were entertained and enjoyed this video. As always, take care, and until next time.